Oh, hey, Tripwire. Don't worry, guys, I'm not gonna hurt her. She's just too precious. This is for all the times you have placed mines, bitch! The solution for this is... airstrike. Bomb her. Bomb her, keep bombing and bombing her away. Hello everyone! Welcome to the final gift of Christmas with Maty 2025. So, why don't we get to it? And the gift of 24th of December is... a Tripwire guide! I think you could have predicted that, but still. Tripwire guide! So, for the last time, grab your notebook and let's start. So, Tripwire is another executioner that can be bought in the shop for 1,998 rings. Now, let's get into the MatPat corner again. Not very much known is about Tripwire, but the only information I could find is that she comes from a game called Sonic R, the racing game. She was called Tails Doll then. And about some creepypasta where it's similar to Sonic R that you could only play as Tails Doll, and then a bloodied version of a Tails Doll would come to your door and say you're coming with me forever and just takes you. What? For Outcome Memories lore, it is said that Tripwire has been possessed by a deadly spirit that took a young girl's soul and put it into the red gem. You can hear that from her voice lines.
Can't you see? Let me show you. So many lights in the blur of the dark. I'm here.
Similarly to Colossus, she comes from the Disaster too. And she looked like this. The Outcome Memories model looks at least cute. That is fucking horrifying! Now let's get out of that thing and talk about the main stuff. I would classify Tripwire as a damage over time trapper because she has moves that deal damage over time and also has a trap ability. Also, every ability of hers can hit multiple people at once. As for her weaknesses, I don't think she has any because every single weakness of her gets covered by any sort of passive or an ability. Need to hit survivors from far away? She has a beam attack. Need to catch survivors off guard? She has mines. Wants to hit survivors that are far away but don't have a beam attack? She can grab them and pull them towards her. Want to catch up to survivors? She can double jump and glide. Looking for or lost a survivor? She has an ability that acts as an indicator. So, does she really have any weaknesses? I feel like she doesn't. But now, let's move on to her abilities. So, Tripwire's abilities, she has her main attack, 2 passives, and 3 active abilities. Again, if you still don't know, check my 21X guide, everything will be explained. First, let's talk about her passives because I think they deserve the recognition first. Her first passive is called Flight, and it's pretty straightforward. She gains a double jump and can glide. The only thing I want to say about this is that you need to hold the space button to actually glide. If you don't, you will immediately fall. Her second passive is called Sonar. To simplify what this passive does, it's basically an indicator. If Tripwire is near a survivor, the indicator will show where the survivor is and will begin to beep to show how close you are to it. If you are closer, the more you will beep. It's like Metasonic's passive where he starts to beep when the killer is near, but for Tripwire it's for the survivors. Now let's talk about her main attack. She unsheathes her claws, slashing the enemy for 25 damage and giving them the bleeding effect for 1.25 seconds. If you don't know what bleeding does, for every 0.25 seconds you will take 1 damage, and she gives you that effect for 1.25 seconds, so that means 5 damage. So in total, she will deal 30 damage. Oh yeah, and she can hit multiple people with her main attack. Now let's talk about the first ability, which is Brighter Day. Tripwire will shoot a beam out of the red diamond that will do tick damage if it keeps landing on you. The first time it lands on you, you will take 10 damage. If it stays on you, you will take 2.5 damage per tick. The maximum damage you can do to a survivor is around 75 damage. And of course, this beam can hit multiple people at once. Her second ability is called Reach Out. Tripwire will shake violently and then release 3 tendrils that can catch up to 3 survivors, up to 85 studs. If they are caught, they will be pulled to Tripwire, taking damage. The survivors that are moving will be pulled towards Tripwire very fast. Those who are running away from her will be pulled towards her slower. While Tripwire is pulling survivors to her, she will create a force field. If anyone tries to stun her during Reach Out, they will be given the shock factor, and Tripwire will be only stunned for 2 seconds. Survivors who are far away from her force field will take 5 damage per second if they are caught. The survivors who are close to her in their force field will take 1 damage per 0.1 seconds. So try to always run away from it. And her last ability is called Step, or as I like to call, Surge Termination Explosive Protocol. To simplify this, she puts down mines to catch the survivors off guard, or maybe just for fun. You can put down mines where a cursor is pointing at or where you're looking at. After about 3 seconds, you will create a mine. You can put a maximum of 10 mines until you can't anymore. To check how many mines you can place, just simply look at the left side of your screen when there is a bar that shows how many mines you can place. When a survivor walks onto a mine, they will be sucked into it, giving a second for them to escape. I'm not really sure about the damage output of the mines because we tried numerous amounts of times and got different amount of damage. So if you know anything about the damage output of the mines, please type it into the comments. But the maximum amount of damage you can get from the mine is 33, and they will be applied to the shock factor. Let me explain now what the shock effect does. The shock effect permits you from using any of your abilities. If you try to use one, you will get shocked, and the ability you wanted to use will be put on a cooldown between 6 to 8 seconds.
Yeah, you thought I was gonna say that forbidden number, huh? You really did, huh?
After that, the shock effect will go away. Thank you all so much for watching the Tripwire guide, and this concludes the 2025 Christmas with Maty. I wish you all Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, that you'll get the gifts you always wanted, that you'll spend time with your loved ones. I will be taking a small break right now, but don't worry, in January I will come back. And have a good night!